My dad sends me unflattering photos of my cat when I'm sad. Where is the unflattering photo? Me when I drink too many Mountain Dew Code Reds. The new president of Taiwan, 59, has never been married. When asked why, she replied, "I won't buy the whole pig just for a sauce." Stone cold killer. I've been using this as a water bottle for about a month now. I kinda love the judging eyes it gets me at the gym. Chaotic neutral. Me, getting chased around my house by a murderer. Alexa, play What's New Scooby-Doo by Simple Plan. The Bean Thief. Green Bean. Invite them in. They're vampires. Soft baby vampires. The internet should be funny animal pictures and that's it. Example. Item. Some sort of jewel encrusted severed foot. The infinity sock. It's $3 admission. Who has that kind of money? I tried taking a picture on the Winnie the Pooh ride at Disney World and this is all I got. All around me are familiar faces. We don't download films illegally because we're honest and hard-working people. And we don't know how. They totally said this. Compulsory dresses for schoolgirls is not good. Make them longer so they can run around in them and it'd be fine. Since longer dresses get unwieldy, perhaps we could split them into 2 dresses, one around each leg. We're all born with scars. From the moment we open our eyes and look at the world, we are wounded, and we all share that same mark. Belly buttons. If anyone wants me to explain what an anticlimax is, I'll show them this text post. I think my favorite fact about the Elder Scrolls Oblivion is that the reason the voice acting sounds so disjointed is because the Vaz were given their lines in alphabetical order. Not by quest. Not by character. Alphabetical. Bro, what are literal 11-year-olds doing on this website and arguing about politics? Imagine you're waiting for a bus or something and a tiny unsupervised child comes up to you like, "Do you support the death penalty? When the revolution comes, where will you hide?" If you were a video game character, who would you be? Face McShutty. Involvement. Face McShutty stands on a ledge screaming hysterically for someone to shoot him in the face. He offers the mission, shoot this guy in the face. That requires him to be shot in the face. Rat disables ATM. Eats $20,000. Then dies. Direct action. Music to clean kitchen to because my fucko roommates never clean up after themselves and don't even care about living in filth. And I was raised in an all-female household and have low-key culture shock from living with males. But being real, I'm actually fine with it because I'm on Adderall and have organizational OCD, so I'm actually in my zone. But how all I want. To quote the icon that is John Mulaney, "I have had a long day, I'm very small, and I have no money, so you can imagine the kind of stress I'm under." Ghostbusters? Taking over. I'm virgin. Posts like this make me realize that I never read anyone's fucking URL. Come find out. What the hell is going on? Come find out. Cold sarcastic characters who are only soft for their love interest. Me. I'll need a bigger mug for that, please and thanks. Can I just? Cold, sarcastic characters who are only soft for their love interest and eventually learn to open up for more people because they realize that they don't need to hide behind a harsh outer exterior. Me. Oh, it got better. Kris Jenner force feeding me a cyanide tablet. Not gonna be nervous anymore. Proud of you, fish, you're doing amazing. No, you F off. I don't like any of the words you said, even the or I. You're a garbage man, not a cook. I hope your face and D gets off by Chimapse. This is the funniest online overreaction I've seen and nothing will ever beat it. Girl passed out at a party last night. I found her address in her phone, put her in my car, and drove there. Her mom cried and hugged me, and that speaks volumes about what usually happens to girls. It also speaks volumes that nobody tried to stop you from taking her. You could have been anybody. 2 perspectives. Jupiter, gravity assisting New Horizons, yeet. Either that iceberg is gonna move aside or I am, and my mama didn't raise no pussy. You dweebazoids can make as many eldritch horrors and weird clowns as you want. I'm using the emoji builder for its truest purpose. Trappage. The Grinch, F's to survive. This is phrased like a new Smash character announcement. The Grinch F's to survive. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's on thin fking ice. Santa Claus is calling you out. I'm watching a British YouTuber's birthday stream and an Aussie viewer sent in a comment saying why was he born so beautiful? Why was he born at all? Because he had no say in it. No say in it at all, which was received with confused existential horror. And this is how I just discovered that Australian happy birthday songs are not universal. Oops. Do you not sing this in other countries? No, we do not sing a lament for someone's personal beauty wishing they'd never been born. That is some weird Greek tragedy-sh. I grew up with every cousin singing this, and now finding out it's not a universal thing. I walk a lonely road. Emo road. The only one that I have ever known. Origins. PepsiCo began as the Indiana Poison Works, the manufacturer of a low-quality rat poison that would either kill the rats or make them incredibly strong and angry. After the unusually cold February of 1896 killed most of the local rat population and poison sales slumped, company owner Gustav Pepsi disposed of excess stock by bottling and selling it to humans. In this endeavor he was guided by his corporate philosophy that all our customers deserve to die and laws aren't real. I couldn't survive in a sitcom. So many characters are just dicks for absolutely no reason, and I would simply have to punch them. The way people treat each other in like every single sitcom makes me so angry, and I would be on full punch mode all the time and go to comedy jail. I need you to know that I would emphatically and without question pay real human dollars to watch a season of Friends where you appear to routinely beat the shout of Ross Geller. Gibbon Skeleton. Hey Gibbon, okay, I'm gonna ask you to do this, but please don't get violently euphoric this time. I can't reach this box. Could you, sigh, extend your arms to get it for me? Bones creaking painfully, Gibbon screeching in pleasure and pain. Yeah, baby. Castaways don't just happen in the movies. Castaways rescued after spelling help with leaves. They must be from a generation that learned how to spell the old-fashioned way without the assistance of autocorrect instead of those who only know how to type or text. Why are old people so obsessed with doing this? Me as a castaway spelling with leaves. TFW, you get stranded. Sucks. Cause there's no Pokestops. So whoever see this, you know what to do. I dropped the baby. Jim, what the F? Why is this so funny? I just found out that my gecko's tail works on my phone's touchscreen, so I'm gonna let her make a text post and let autocorrect interpret her words. Funks go EYY man kills zucchini angst. The gecko has spoken. Mom asked me to Photoshop the family Christmas card. Reese is gonna get messed up. I'll see if she notices before printing. I'm gonna reverse his hands. Don't tell her, or I'll reverse your hands too. It's a bluff. Her hands aren't visible in the photo. Before. After. Thank you. It looks great brightened up, but can you change back Ree's hand? I want to print these in a couple of hours. God damn it. Depressed kids in the media. I don't wanna go to therapy. I don't need help. I'm not some specimen for you to dissect. Me, rolling up to my therapist's office and collapsing in relief. What is up my homeboy, I've fkin missed you. Hope you're ready to hear some bullsh that fkin happened to me this week. Favorite. Depressed kids in the media. I don't need drugs that will turn me into a zombie. Me, licking the citalopram box. Love me some pills in the morning. MMMM. Happiness is chalky and comes in a blister pack. This is because those depressed kids in the media are written by non-depressed people. I convinced my mum to get a prayer mat for the cat cause he kept sitting on ours when we prayed, and he loves having his own little mat now. After this week, this gives me faith. He's mirroring. Cats do that to be social. That's also why they will lie on laptops or books. They want to do what their humans are doing because they enjoy being in the same room and socializing that way. Getting him his own prayer mat was a really good idea because now he gets to mirror without being in the way. The other thing is that cats have a very good sense of time and tend to like regular schedules. If Op's family members pray every day at the same times, in the same place, the cat knows the drill. and probably considers this an official household activity which requires feline supervision. There are guys in my dorm who decided to play cards in the elevator. See, what intrigues me about college isn't the intellectual pursuit or the bonding or whatever, it's the fact that people have the freedom to do random sh like this. Okay, everybody, I have a story about random sh in college. When I was in college, there was a particular class I took where, no matter what time you walked into class, if you made it into the room before the professor, you wouldn't be counted late. I mean, that's a pretty cool policy, given how some professors are really obnoxious about attendance. Well, one time, a fellow student of mine was running late to class. As she reached the edge of the building, she saw her professor making it to the front steps. Super long rectangular building here. He looks up from walking, and he sees her. He then points to his watch, gives her a well-meaning look who's late face, and walks on inside. What he didn't know, though, was that his particular student was like freakishly good at bouldering and related climbing skills, so she was just like F it and scaled the building. She tapped on the window of the 4th floor classroom. The floors had like 20 feet ceilings, so she was quite a ways up there, nearly making one student piss himself. They opened the window, she rolled through onto the floor and slid into her seat about 5 seconds before the professor opened the door to the classroom. He did a double take, started to say how the hell do you when a security guard ran in, red-faced and panting, pointed at her, and bellowed stop doing that.